Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the various objectives of the management from the chapter number 1. First of all, what is meant by the word objectives? Objectives are the goals, targets, milestone or the endpoints at which the management wants to reach through its various activities. The objective of the management can broadly be divided into 4 different categories. यानी कि मैनेजमेंट के उद्देश्यों को हम 4 अलग-अलग कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. The first objective is primary objective. The second objective is secondary objective. The third objective is the personal objective. And the fourth objective is the social objective. It means that there are 4 major objectives of the management. यानी कि मैनेजमेंट के 4 उद्देश्य होते हैं जिससे जिन उद्देश्यों को वो अपनी विभिन्न प्रकार की गतिविधियों के द्वारा अचीव करने की कोशिश करता है. और ये 4 जो ऑब्जेक्टिव है मैनेजमेंट के, सबसे पहला जो है वो प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव, सेकेंडरी ऑब्जेक्टिव, पर्सनल ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड सोशल ऑब्जेक्टिव. Now we will discuss the various objectives in detail. So first of all, the primary objective. Primary objective का मतलब है प्राथमिक ऑब्जेक्टिव किसका? मैनेजमेंट का. The primary objective of the management is related to fulfilling the expectations of its stakeholder. It means that primary objective is to fulfill the expectation of the various stakeholders of the organization. The primary objective of the management is to fulfill the expectation. What does the word expectations mean? Expectations का क्या मतलब है? Expectations means hope या उम्मीद. यानी कि एक स्टेक होल्डर मैनेजमेंट से जो उम्मीद करता है, मैनेजमेंट को उस स्टेक होल्डर्स की एक्सपेक्टेशंस या उम्मीद को क्या करना है? पूरा करना है. एंड नाउ द अनदर वर्ड इज स्टेक होल्डर. Who are the stakeholders? Generally the stakeholders are those people who are directly or indirectly attached to the business organization. The growth, the success and the development of the organization depends upon these stakeholders. Generally, the stakeholders of the organization may be customer. He is the stakeholder because he purchased the product of the organization. Secondly, the investor, the person who have invested his money in the organization. The employees mean the कर्मचारी, स्टाफ जो उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम कर रहा है. नेक्स्ट मीडिया, नेक्स्ट गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज, क्रेडिटर एंड सोशल ग्रुप्स. Generally, these are the stakeholders of the business organization. ये सारे लोग एक business organization के stakeholders हैं. And the management of the organization must work to fulfill the expectation of all these stakeholders of their organization. यानी कि मैनेजमेंट का जो पहला उद्देश्य है वो अपने इन सारे स्टेक होल्डर्स की एक्सपेक्टेशंस का मतलब उम्मीद या उनकी जो होप है उस होप को क्या करना? पूरा करना. भले वो कस्टमर हो, कस्टमर का एक्सपेक्टेशन होगा दैट द बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मस्ट प्रोवाइड देम द बेटर क्वालिटी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट एट द मिनिमम कॉस्ट. द इन्वेस्टर वुड hope that the business organization will provide me the better return of my investment. Next है employees, better salary may its hope. Media, giving the proper news. Government agencies and the government following the government rules and regulations and paying the taxes to the government on time. Creditor means interest of my money along with the principal after a particular period of time. And social group wants that there should be an eco-friendly production, increase of the employment. All these are the various expectations that the management must fulfill to these stakeholders. Now, what are the various features that are related to the stakeholders is number one, to produce goods and services at effectively and efficiently. The first expectation of the management toward the stakeholder is to produce goods and services effectively and efficiently. We have discussed about the word effectively and efficiently. Efficient means at minimum cost and efficiently means at proper time. Therefore, the first objective of the management towards the stakeholder is that producing the goods and services effectively and efficiently. यानी कि जो भी वस्तु और सेवाओं का उत्पादन एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कर रहा है तो वो सारी चीजें सही समय पर की जाए और कम से कम लागत पर, मिनिमम कॉस्ट एंड minimum proper time. It means that the production should be done at the minimum cost and at the proper time. That should be the first objective of the management toward the stakeholders. The second objective of the management toward the stakeholder is to distribute the goods and services at proper at reasonable price. यानी कि जो गुड्स और सर्विसेज जो हमने तैयार की है, whatever the goods and services a business organization have produced, it ultimately has to be reached to the customer. यानी कि from the area of the production to the area of the demand. Management take the product from the area of the production to the area of the demand by using various means of the channel. There may be zero channel directly from producer to the customer, one channel agent, producer, agent and customer, two channel producer, wholesaler, retailer and customer, and three channels consumer, wholesaler, agent, retailer and customer. Management uses these channels to take the product from the area of the production to the area of the demand. It is not that just to take the product from the area of the production to the area of the demand, but it should be made available to the customer at the reasonable price. Reasonable price means it's the management of the organization should not exploit the customer by charging high prices of their product. यानी कि कस्टमर से बहुत ज़्यादा मूल्य न लिया जाए जिससे उसका शोषण हो. The reasonable price may be if the production cost is 10 rupees, then they can decide to sell their product 15 rupees, 18 rupees or maximum 20 rupees, not more than that. If they will charge more prices from the customer, then ultimately slowly the customer will stop buying the product from the business organization and they will move to the another product that would be the cheaper from the company's product. Therefore, the second important feature and the objective of the management is to distribute means what? Taking the goods from the area of the production to the area of what? Demand. For example, this white Camlin pen, it has been produced in Delhi. ये दिल्ली में उत्पादित हुआ, but the demand is in St. Austin School. लेकिन इसकी डिमांड कहाँ है? St. Austin School में है. तो what the producer have done? The producer have taken the product from the Delhi and made available to the Jodhpur so that I can purchase and fulfill my what need. This process is known as distribution means taking the product from the area of the production to the area of the demand through various channels of distribution and by using the means of transportation, that is known as the distribution. So the main feature is that to take the goods from the area of the production and to make it available to the customer, and at what price. The main thing is that it should be at the proper and the reasonable price. The third and the next important feature and the objective of the management is to pay fair remuneration to all resources. Whatever the resources of the organization are being used, organization के जो भी resources जो काम में लिए गए हैं, they should be paying a fair remuneration. What does the word remuneration means in Hindi? Remuneration means parishramik. Whatever we do in return of our work and our effort, whatever we get, यानी कि काम के बदले में जो हमें मिलता है, that is known as a remuneration. यानी कि I am teaching in this school and I am getting the salary in return of my work, that is known as the remuneration. यानी कि कार्य के बदले में मिलने वाला पारिश्रमिक पैसा, जो भी कुछ भी फॉर्म में जो हमें मिलता है, जो भी काम करते हैं, काम के रिटर्न में जो भी मिलेगा, that is known as the remuneration. Remuneration can be in many forms. It is not that just getting the salary is the remuneration. There are various forms of the remuneration. Remuneration may be in the form of SALARY, salary हो सकता है, SALARY salary का एक form हो सकता है, which I am getting while I am teaching you over here. It may be in the form of the wages. Wages का मतलब है दैनिक मजदूरी के रूप में हो सकता है. When you see many laborers, they are working at the construction area, they are getting the wages according to their per day work. It may be in the form of commission. कमीशन के फॉर्म में भी ये हो सकता है, और इन फॉर्म ऑफ एनीथिंग, यानी कि किसी वस्तु के रूप में भी जो है वो दिया जा सकता है. तो रेम्यूनेशंस का मतलब है getting anything in return of the work is known as the remuneration, and the management must pay fair remuneration to all resources. जो भी रिसोर्सेज हैं उन रिसोर्सेज को फेयर रेम्यूनेशन दिया जाए. द वर्ड फेयर मीन्स अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर वर्क, यानी कि जितना उन्होंने काम किया है उस काम के हिसाब से उन्हें उनका पारिश्रमिक दिया जाए. क्या क्या हो सकता है रेम्यूनेशन? फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ द एम्प्लॉइज आर देयर, दे शुड बी गिवन अ फेयर सैलरी. उनको क्या दी जाए? प्रॉपर तरीके से सैलरी दी जाए. अगर क्रेडिटर ने अपना पैसा आपको उधार दिया है, यू मस्ट पे द फेयर इंटरेस्ट टू देम. इफ द गवर्नमेंट इज देयर, अगर गवर्नमेंट है तो यू मस्ट पे द टैक्सेस टू द गवर्नमेंट ऑन द टाइम. एंड इफ द शेयर होल्डर्स आर देयर, देन दे शुड आल्सो गेट देयर प्रॉपर रिटर्न ऑफ देयर इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट. उन्होंने जो इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है उस इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट का प्रॉपर उनको क्या मिलना चाहिए? रिटर्न मिलना चाहिए. उनको अपने जो इन्वेस्टेड अमाउंट है उस इन्वेस्टेड अमाउंट का क्या मिले? प्रॉपर रिटर्न मिले, गवर्नमेंट को टैक्स मिले. These are the various remuneration to the various resources of the organization, and management must try to provide the fair remuneration to all the resources of the organization. And the next and the last point of the primary objective of the management is to earn adequate profit. एडिक्वेट प्रॉफिट का मतलब क्या हो गया? एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैन नॉट सर्वाइव इन द सराउंडिंग इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ द प्रॉफिट. एक कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिना लाभ के सर्वाइव नहीं कर सकती है. प्रॉफिट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर वेरियस एक्सपेक्टेशंस टू बी फुलफिल्ड. बहुत से कारणों के लिए प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए जरूरी है. नंबर 1, प्रॉफिट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द एंटरप्रेन्योर टू फुलफिल इट्स नीड. उसकी नीड्स को पूरा करने के लिए प्रॉफिट की जरूरत पड़ती है. प्रॉफिट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. Profit is required to pay the salary to the employee. Profit is required to pay the various expenditures like electricity, water, and various other expenditures of the organization. And profit is also required for the growth and the development of the organization. Therefore, the profit should be the main motive of the organization, because no organization can survive in the environment for a longer period of the time in the absence of the profit. The word adequate means there should be a earning of a normal profit. The organization should not induce itself in black marketing, adultery, hoarding, and various type of the social evils, social activities that hampers the society. So they are to earn a huge amount of profit. The organization must earn normal profit, means that it can retain itself in the environment for a longer period of the time, so that it should not exploit the customer to earn more and more profit by providing adulterated product to them, by inducing themselves into the black marketing, hoarding, and doing illegal activities. That should not be the motive of the manager. The management must use the resources in such a way that they earn a normal profit, so that the organization can survive for a longer period of the time. Therefore, what we have discussed today in our video is that we have discussed about the topic objective of the management. Objective is the goal, target, milestone, or the end point which a management wants to achieve through its various activities that they are performing in an organization. The objective of the management can broadly be divided into 4 different categories. Number 1, primary, secondary, personal, and social. Number 1, the primary objective of the management. The primary objective of the management is to fulfill the expectations of the stakeholder. यानी कि जो प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव है मैनेजमेंट का, वो अपने स्टेक होल्डर्स की एक्सपेक्टेशंस यानी कि उनकी उम्मीदों को पूरा करना है. एंड हु आर द स्टेक होल्डर्स आर दोज पीपल हु आर डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली linked to that organization, and the success and the failure of that organization depend upon these people. It may be the customer, the investor, the government agencies, the media, the political parties. All these are people who are directly and indirectly attached to that organization, and the main objective of the management toward these stakeholders is to produce goods and services effectively and efficiently, to distribute goods and services at a reasonable price, to pay fair remuneration to all the resources. All the resources mean these: to pay fair remuneration to all the resources, and to earn an adequate profit. Adequate means normal profit, not a very high profit, charging to exploit the customer. Thank you.